Bienvenue. Les aventures de Frank et Ben. Première série. Frank and Ben go to Ottawa. Septième histoire. Frank and Ben go to Ottawa, Part 5. Frank and Ben are standing near a table in the Rideau cafeteria. Two girls are sitting at the table. They are talking to each other. They are talking in a very lively way. Finally, Frank clears his throat. He wants to catch the girls' attention, but the girls don't look at him. They continue to talk to each other. He coughs and clears his throat one more time. They still continue to laugh and giggle and look deep into each other's eyes. "Excuse me," Frank finally says, looking at the girl in pigtails. "My friend and I noticed you have on a St. Joseph's School uniform. You must be from Gatineau. We're from Gatineau too." The girl in pigtails suddenly stops laughing and looks sharply at Frank. She seems to be annoyed. She seems to be a person who does not want to be disturbed. She says to Frank, "So what?" Then she looks back towards her friend. She begins to talk to her in the same lively way as before. She ignores Frank and Ben as if they didn't exist. Frank is not discouraged. Frank is ready to try again. He says to the girl in pigtails, "Yeah, my sister goes to St. Joseph's. Isn't that a coincidence? Perhaps you know her. Her name is Nicole Provost." But the girl in pigtails doesn't answer him. She continues to talk to her friend. She acts as if she didn't hear him. Then Ben says to Frank, "Come on, let's go. They don't want to talk to us." "Yeah, they sure are stuck up," says Frank. "They don't even know how to be polite." Suddenly, the girl with the ring in her nose knocks a book off the table. The book lies on the floor, and Ben bends down to pick it up. He then puts it on the table. "Thank you," says the girl with the ring in her nose. "You're welcome," says Ben. And he and Frank start to move off. They start to go back to their own table. "Wait," says the girl with the ring in her nose. "Look, I'm sorry if we were rude. My friend just got back from Europe. She's been telling me what a great time she had there." "That's all right," says Ben. "We're sorry to have bothered you." Frank and Ben go back to their table. They sit very sadly and eat the last of their French fries. They munch on their French fries and sip the last of their soft drinks. Soon the girls get up and leave the cafeteria. Frank and Ben watch them leave. Then Frank suddenly turns to Ben and says to him, "Did you see what I just saw?" "Yeah, I saw the girl in pigtails take the girl with the ring in her nose by the hand. They must be very good friends." After a few minutes, Frank and Ben decide to leave the cafeteria. At first they walk around the Rideau Center. They don't seem to know what to do with themselves. Then they go outside. It is very hot. There are a lot of people moving around. Everybody is hurrying to get somewhere. Ben sighs and says to Frank, "Everybody seems to be having a good time, except us."